I think it's very clear that you two are going to be the breakout stars of this season. When Lisa first came to you about joining the reboot of Vanderpump Rules, what was your initial reaction? Did you have to think much about it before saying yes?
As soon as they said that they were going to start a new show with a new cast as her, I just knew for sure it's never gonna happen without me. I already knew I was a shoo-in, really. I didn't really have to think too much about it.
I mean, I just was like, why not? You know? I didn't really know if I believed that there would be a reboot until it was like officially out there. But why would we say no? It's gonna happen at SUR regardless. So of course to take part in it. I mean, we really are friends. So I don't know how I would be able to stay out of conversations happening at work.
Natalie, you were introduced after this blowout situation with your ex-boyfriend at CERN. You were the first person this season to get a talking to by Lisa Vanderpump.
What would you think if you saw somebody acting like that in front of
I
you,
would
where you
think,
just sat there and ordered a cocktail and you came here to relax? What would you think?
I would think that that girl's freaking crazy. I'm embarrassed.
What was going through your mind during that conversation with the boss?
You know, I was so wanting her to like know why I did it. And people are gonna say I'm defensive or dramatic or whatever. I'm so used to it at this point. But I really did want her to know where I was coming from. And I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm in therapy on Lexapro. Like I'm figuring my life out. But I just wanted her to know like there's a reason I'm really upset.
In the trailer, you're referred to as crazy. One of your co-stars says that.
Natalie is really nice, and then she's crazy. Do you just not like me? Like, just tell me.
What do you think of that assessment? Would you consider yourself like a crazy Kristen 2.0? I'm very curious to hear your side of
I
that.
think we're all crazy and I'm just the only one embracing it.
Well, whenever there is a show that's getting rebooted with a completely new cast, there's always a little bit of skepticism, obviously, from the audience. I think some of the worry with this show is that the newbies would kind of try to replicate what the original show had. Was that something you guys had in the back of your minds while you were filming?
No, we don't have to replicate anything. I mean, we've been at Surf for years now. It really is something different every day, week, like try
Yeah.
to keep up.
I think once people watch the show, they'll see how way different everybody is on that works here now than before, and you'll really get a chance to know us for who we are, and you probably won't even be thinking about what happened before.
Like I'm biased, but it really is so organic.
Marcus, it seems like we're also going to see a lot of ups and downs in your relationship with Kim this season.
Marcus and Kim are constantly circling the three F's: flirting, fighting, and
What is it going to be like for the two of you to relive that?
It might suck, actually. It might really suck. And now that I think about it, no, I think we're just gonna try to navigate it. And our relationship has come with so much challenges already. So it's like there's just another challenge. At the end of the day, we love each other, but I mean, we went through some hard times, and you're gonna see that. But it's just our relationship.
Can you share an update on the current status of the relationship? Would you say the show has helped, hurt?
I mean, I think it has definitely brought us closer together for sure. I mean, when you go through so much and it's such a unique experience, it's like, obviously we still go at it, and we still have our moments, but at the end of the day, it's like we love each other, and we want it to work. So that's our goal. We want it to work. So
Natalie, there was one point in this first episode where Kim suggested that maybe you're not above going after someone else's man. She pointed to the situation with Demi as evidence.
Natalie doesn't understand what boundaries are. If Marcus was single and the opportunity was there for Natalie to hook up with him, I think she 100% would have done it. She's done the same thing to Demi in the past, so why wouldn't she do it to me?
What's your response to that?
I'm completely shook because that story is a little bit inaccurate. I mean, they say what do they say? Like there's three sides to every story, my side, your side, and the truth.
yeah.
But I tell my side and the truth. Yeah, I would never get involved with someone's boyfriend. I had no idea when I started my involvement with my now ex that he was just kind of testing the waters with maybe someone else at surf, you know what I mean? But that never really morphed into anything serious. And, I think he didn't handle it perfectly, but, I'm not going to go after someone's man.
There seem to be a lot of questions about the relationship between the two of you in this premiere episode. I know you guys have known each other since before Kim was in the picture. Did anything romantic ever happen between you guys in the past to make her question your
Never.
Hell no.
Never. We really, had such a great friendship. And, you know, through this experience, it got a little complicated, and I feel like we maybe used to have an even closer friendship. I've kind of kept my distance now because I don't want to be accused of, not being a girl's girl. So we had a great friendship, stronger back then, but I love Marcus as a friend, and I'll always be his friend.
Natalie, you weren't the only one who got in a little trouble with Lisa in the premiere. Marcus, you were also sent home after you were caught drinking on the security cameras.
I don't want to speak to you anymore.
Okay.
Sometimes people get a little too comfortable and they make ridiculous decisions, and this was one of them, and Marcus will pay for it.
Now, you said everyone sneaks drinks. So do you think it was fair that you were the one that was called out?
I mean, I totally got caught, and while everyone does sneak drinks or, go here and there, I kind of really do whatever I want there. So it's like, at some point I was going to get caught, and this was my
You're like a
time.
bad influence that day.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is, sometimes SUR is a party. So it's like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to just like party sober. So I had a couple drinks. I think I was training that day and I was showing my secrets, which usually, I think that's what really got me in trouble. Usually I just get my drinks from her. She just gives it to me.
Not true.
But this day she was acting like, I don't know, she couldn't.
Not
So
true. He begged so many times. I just want him to go away.
true. And then she'll give it
And
to
I
me
said,
back.
don't make me regret this.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I deserved it.
Go away.
I deserved it that day. I'm not mad at it.
What's it like to have, Lisa Vanderpump as your boss? Because,
Oh.
everybody loves her. Obviously some people have since leaving her establishment have had their own things to say. What's it like in your experience to work so closely with her?
Anyone wanting to like have any beef with Lisa, I don't understand. I love her so much. She really is invested in us and cares about us. Like on Thanksgiving, I texted her, I'm always just thanking her for being there for us. And she tells us, like, if you need something, call me, and she means it. So I'm just grateful to have developed such a close relationship with her. And she really like makes me believe in myself, because she's like a mirror, like she sees our potential, and it makes us want to be better, because we do like really respect her. We work for her. She's an amazing woman. So, I'm just grateful that she even cares about me at all.
If anybody has something negative to say about Lisa, it's just because you're mad that you can't kind of benefit off of having that relationship anymore.
She's
You
big
just-
on loyalty as well. So, if
Yeah.
you do wrong by her, it's hard to come back from that.
Yeah, no, she's my hero. She's like my role model. I would love to be Lisa when I grow up. You know what I mean?
Same.
Who wouldn't?
We all,
Yeah.
we'd all love
She's
you.
an icon. Like when she comes into the room, you feel her presence.
If anyone on your cast is capable of causing a Scandival level scandal, who would it be and why?
I think we're way smarter than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
get
saying
caught.
we don't fight, but that was a big, mess up.
I think that situation was so specific and just like weird.
The truth always comes out. Like
Yeah.
we can't hide anything from each other for very long. So I don't think it would ever get to that level. And like, we really do love each other. I don't know what that was, but that wasn't real love. That
Yeah.
wasn't like real friendship. That was some fake, what.
Yeah.
I don't think anything like that would ever happen.
There's not like true scumbags in our group. Not
Yeah.
that I'm not saying
We're
none of that, but
mouthy, we're bitchy and irresponsible and whatever at times,
Yeah.
but
we're not scumbags.
we love each other.
Is there anything else you can tease about what fans are going to see this season? Anything you're super excited for people to see? Anything you're dreading needing to relive yourself?
I think you're going to see a group of people that are really a family that work together, that love each other sometimes and hate each other sometimes. And there's just a lot that comes along with that. And it's just, you'll follow on a fun journey. You know what I mean? It's like, just like us. So
I also think there's a bunch of us that are really talented at something. Like we are in LA to pursue our dreams. And, I've seen people say like, why is the show not in Vegas or whatever? But also like, I think it's really hard to film in casinos. So like, that's not happening, guys. But yeah, I mean, we're like good at things. Like there's a lot of actors, there's a lot of models, like singing. I was saying earlier today, I said, Marcus, you're a great singer. And he was like, wow, thank you. Kimberly's a great singer. Also,
Natalie's a
actress.
great singer.
I sing and act. Venus is a model. He's a writer. He's a painter. Like, we're all very multifaceted and like good at things.
What's like your dream
Yeah.
outside of SUR?
Well, Natalie roasted me earlier,
Oh,
but I guess I am another 30-year-old DJ, and whether or not she thinks I suck or I
didn't
don't,
suck.
I think that
You're
I'm
new.
pretty damn good and I'm getting better and better and I'm learning. So I think that you could see your boy in front of some, crowds of people pumping it up.
I
You know
hope
what I
you
mean?
prove me
Pumping
wrong.
it up. Yeah.
Every cast needs a DJ.
Yeah.
What about you,
I
Natalie?
don't know about that. I think we need less DJs, but whatever. It's just my opinion. But apparently, I live in my own world, so my world isn't gonna have DJs. But
Says the singer. She's a singer, right? I'm not playing your music then. Who's gonna play your music? Exactly. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways. I don't know, I got a degree in acting, so I moved to LA during the strike. So that's really why my focus became singing the last few years. So, movie musicals are so big these days. I would love to take some of the Broadway shows I grew up like obsessed with and see them become films. That's such a thing nowadays. So, I mean, I would love to do that. Or I would love to do like a Gossip Girl, but like have an EP or an album come out. It was, the world is all of our oysters, not just us on the show. Like, for us coming to LA from other states and working in the service industry, like as a survival job, and then, kind of having this opportunity it could happen for anyone. You just have to be brave and put yourself out there.